Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Very much in range for a tying field goal as they hurry to the line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go and a field goal try forthcoming to potentially send us to overtime. And the kick is good, so they avoid the shutout, but still a tough one to swallow here. They only post 3 points, and this game is over. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules are the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. And they're going with some extra beef up front. They've got to have this one in overtime. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. So the OT clock hits 0. We're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Is hit, and he coughs it up. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, that almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here, field goal or a touchdown now. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Whistles come in and a timeout. Just 8 seconds left in OT. 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And we're going to get whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 1 overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Move over, James White. You've got a new rival for best finish to a Super Bowl ever. As the fans exit back out through the turn. Not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans streaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
And the Lombardi Trophy has a home in South Florida. The Miami Dolphins are your Super Bowl champions. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.